Here are my top 5 teams in college football. And stay to the end because you won't believe who's number 1. First up, honorable mention to Ole Miss and Indiana. We'll really know if Ole Miss is top 5 in my book if they beat Georgia in 2 weeks. And Indiana has Oregon this week, so we'll really see what they're made of. At number 5, I have Oklahoma. They've already beat both Michigan and Auburn, both of them being ranked, and they've absolutely destroyed any other teams on their schedule. It'll be really interesting to see if John Mateer actually plays a Texas game 2 weeks after having hand surgery. If he doesn't play and Oklahoma wins that game, oh my goodness, that would prove they're legit national title contenders. At number 4, I have Texas A&M. Texas A&M is usually that one team that always gets far, gets ranked really high for no absolute reason, and they always get clowned when they face real competition, but that's not this Texas A&M team. They are legit. They beat Notre Dame already, and they dominate Mississippi State. That defense is a real problem. It also helps that you have Mario Craver and Casey Concepcion on the offensive side of the ball. This is a team that's roster is built for a natty. At number 3, I have Oregon. Dante Moore is a legitimate Heisman contender. Yes, Penn State is a fraud, and they did go to overtime with them, but they showed resilience during that whiteout game. That is not an easy atmosphere to play in, but man, could you imagine this team with Evan Stewart on the other side of the ball as DeCorian Moore? Wow. Dan Lanning definitely has something on his hands this year, but I think next year is really when they're gonna pop. At number 2, I have the Ohio State University. Enough said, they beat Texas game 1 and have just taken care of business ever since then. Julian Sanders has been getting better and better each week, which is what you love to see for a first-year starting quarterback. I only dropped on a number 2 because I just think there's someone better. Yeah, man, I got the U, Miami, as my number 1 team in the country. They absolutely dismantled Florida State last weekend. It wasn't even much of a game. Yeah, the final score was 28-22, but it was realistically like 28-3. Carson Beck is exactly what you want when you need a rental quarterback for a year, for a team that you know is just a quarterback away. And dude, Malachi Tony is supposed to be a senior in high school and he's dominating college DBs. Bro is quicker than hot grits. Not to mention all the other talent they have on the squad. I think this is my national title favorite right now. Let me know your think down below about my top 5 teams in college football. We'd love to hear your opinions on if any of these teams are frauds.